560-6197.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and right now at Koppel, we are offering big discounts on all of our inventory. 2026 GMC Terrains are leasing at $279 per month or buy for $27,690. 2026 Canyon is leasing for $269 or buy for $40,980. Also right now, all new Equinox EVs and all half-ton trucks are starting at $12,000 off MSRP. These are just a few examples of some of the aggressive pricing going on right now at Koppel. Please stop on in or check us out at koppelcars.com. All these with $2,500 down with a roof credit.
MHC isn't a new company, just a new name. Moe's Moving is now Moe's Home and Commercial. Whether moving across town or across the state, MHC Moving has you covered, specializing in home, apartment, assisted, and independent living moves. MHC can handle your commercial moves as well. MHC Moving has zero hidden fees. You'll never pay for same-day booking or be charged for stairs, heavy items, or elevator fees. Rates are the same Monday through Saturday, and you will never pay a truck or fuel surcharge. And they offer payment plans through PayPal. Call MHC Moving today at 402-853-7167 or go to mhcmoving.com.
Hi, Charlie Stone here, and joining me is Andy Goodyear with Honda of Lincoln. Before I bring Andy on, we want to wish you joy, success, and good health in 2026. Andy, are you there?
Yes, I am, Charlie. And by the way, that was well said.
Andy, I know you want to kick off 2026 with a bang. What's going on at the dealership?
We got a lot going on here, Charlie. We have incredible savings on every new remaining 2025, New Year's savings on every new 2026, special low long-term financing, and special lease rates. The biggest news is we have more than 400 new 2025 and 2026 Hondas to choose from.
How about pre-owned?
We have over 125 pre-owned and certified pre-owned Hondas right now with prices starting at under $10,000, and we have special low rates.
Well, maybe it's time you experience the best. The Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Bauer Underground has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know that the best workers in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and a pedigree of success. They're offering top-notch benefits, a matching 401k, and a $600 per year clothing allowance. Bauer Underground, a family-friendly company with plenty of room for advancement.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket every Saturday morning now. In our new time, we're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mostly sunny skies, and it will be breezy in the afternoon, high around 51. Tonight, mainly clear skies and calm winds, a low around 27. And tomorrow, we'll see mostly sunny skies return with light winds and an afternoon high near 52. I'm meteorologist Kyle Buckner for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
93.7 The Ticket sports news go now.
This is Nick Wyman with your sports update. Top-ranked Arizona's undefeated start to the season came to an end yesterday in a 82-78 loss to number 9 Kansas at Allen Fieldhouse. The Jayhawks handed the Wildcats their first loss of the campaign, despite Darren Peterson not playing for Kansas. With the loss, only one undefeated team remains in Division I college basketball, with that being Miami of Ohio, who have an overall record of 24-0. Nebraska softball went 3-2 overall this past weekend at the UTSA Invitational. The Huskers collected wins over Washington, UTSA, and top-ranked Texas over the weekend in San Antonio. Up next, Nebraska will travel to Clearwater, Florida for the Shriners Children's Clearwater Invitational next weekend. The Huskers will open the tournament at 9 a.m. Central Time against number 16 LSU on Thursday, February 12th. The game will be televised on ESPN2. In the college football world, North Dakota State University announced it has accepted an invitation to join the Mountain West Conference as an affiliate member for football, competing at the Football Bowl subdivision level beginning in the fall of 2026. The Bison will join the Mountain West football lineup consisting of Northern Illinois, UTEP, Air Force, Hawaii, Nevada, New Mexico, San Jose State, UNLV, and Wyoming for the 2026 college football season. And for all the latest sports news and updates, keep it tuned right here at 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. Strap up your headgear and try not to hit the mat too hard. This is Takedown Tuesday with Nebraska Wrestling National Champion Ridge Lovett.
Oh my goodness. It hits up. Short time. Right down to the wire. And the drought is over. Nebraska with a national champion for the first time since 2011. What started in Post Falls, Idaho, is punctuated in Philadelphia. Ridge Lovett in his 6th year, a title winner.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Powered by Stevens & Smith Construction and the Teammates Mentoring Program. With your look inside Husker Wrestling, here is your host, Ridge Lovett.
Welcome to Takedown Tuesday on 93.7 The Ticket. Takedown Tuesday on 93.7 is sponsored by Stevens & Smith Construction. Stevens & Smith is an employee-owned company with nearly 250 employees with over 2,000 years of service combined. They lead the industry as a full-service concrete company specializing in residential and commercial foundations and flat work. Stevens Smith has locations in Lincoln, Omaha, and Kansas City. You can learn more today at stevensmith.com. If you got any comments or questions, you can be a part of the show by texting our Sutter Heyman Jewelers text line 402-464-5685 or by leaving a comment on one of the streams. Got a special guest today. You know, he was in here with me last night on All In. We got Caleb Smith in the building. What's up, Smooth?
Oh, my bad there. Go ahead.
What's up, baby? Thank you. Yes, sir.
Is this new for the listeners or was this yesterday?
We saw him on here yesterday. But
okay.
If you weren't on last night, my boy Caleb, he followed through. Bald-headed boy, Caleb Smith.
I got the clean bean. Instead of Mr. Clean, I'm still C Smooth. Just officially smooth all around.
Yeah, for sure. How is it? How you liking it?
It's a little chilly sometimes.
Yeah, you were saying when you were in bed the other night with the fan on, Dude,
I was bundled up like I was in a cocoon or something. Like I was like, dang, I actually feel the breeze. Normally I get hot, but nah, I was cold. I did cold. So I'm getting used to it.
Yeah, shaved it again this morning. Got it, keeping it down.
Yeah, I had to get the shine going. You know, I had the bald look, but not necessarily as much shine as I wanted. So
and it was growing back quick. It's coming back quick.
That's why I did it. Honestly, I was like, I might as well.
Yesterday when we were on here, you had a bunch of fuzz. It'll come back quick.
Yeah, for sure.
6 months to a year. I don't know. You'll be back soon.
Yeah, they just try to scare me with that, and it was working.
Yeah, but before we came in, me and Caleb were at my apartment, rewatched the Northwestern duel. You had some flowers from my boy Jake Van D. Ooh. Nasty duck under. Nasty.
It got to be the takedown of the duel.
That one, and then AJ Ferrari's blast double.
Those are the top two. I'm giving it to Jake Van D because he's a little guy.
25 started off good.
Yeah,
came out hot,
red hot.
Then kind of slowed down a little bit, but got the job done. 33 Van D was a wrecking machine.
No Jonesy.
First Jonesy.
I
just
haven't seen a Jonesy attempt
and a turn.
Exactly, and 2 turns, I think. Which I mean, hey, Jacob Van D did what Jacob Van D does: score a lot of points and get after it.
Brock Hardy, last match at the Devaney Center, wrestled pretty good.
He almost had the stick.
Almost pinned him, put him on his back, got a bunch of takedowns, scored a bunch of points. Tech fall for his last showing. 49, Chance Lamer was red hot.
Tech fall in the second period?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Early in the second. And we were wrestling today. Today, I told him at the end of practice, like, that was your best practice of the year so far. Right? Everything that we've been working on in individuals was starting to finally come together. Right? Still need him to come forward a little bit. We were doing some offense, defense goes. One guy's allowed to shoot. Other guy can only do defense. And he was kind of retreating a little bit during that. I was shooting a lot. So naturally he would move backwards. I was, kind of further in that conversation we have about got to move forward. Even when they're coming, when they're shooting, we're still moving forward. When the gap is created, don't let them shoot to close it. Just keep walking in. But he was doing a lot better. Hands were down, stance, whole practice, never broke his stance. It was and when it was his turn for offense, he was getting to my legs, finishing, finding his way through shots, which was something that we've been working on for 2 months. And those, because the 49-pounders, the matches that he's lost have been forced scrambles. The other kid's rolling underneath him, dive rolling. He was finishing his shots clean. He was intentional with the way he was finishing. It was really good. I was really happy with Chance's practice today.
Sounds like he's peaking at the right time.
He is. He's figuring it out. Everything's coming together. And you can kind of tell sometimes because Manning's been on him. He's kind of gets down on himself sometimes. I'm like, bro, if he didn't care about you, he wouldn't talk to you.
Exactly.
Like he's getting on you because he knows what you're capable of, and he wants you to make these changes. Right? He's not just doing it to be a jerk. He's getting on you because he knows that this is places that you can grow. Right. And there's little changes that you need to make. And when you keep making those same mistakes, he's going to get a little bit frustrated. But if he didn't care, he wouldn't talk to you. He would just let you shoot to your face every time or do whatever you're doing. He wouldn't care. But Chance, he had a killer practice today. Both my ears. Oh my gosh.
Soft ears.
Soft ears. Both of them cauliflower ears.
What does that feel like? Soft ears.
It's like, I don't know. I can feel my blood pumping in my ear. It's soft. It's sore to the touch. And that would Chance has hard hands. He was smacking me around today. I was, oh my goodness. Both ears are a little soft, but it comes with the territory. It's all right.
Yeah.
57, 65, both forfeits.
Yeah, what was the deal with that? I wasn't aware of that heading in.
Somebody tore their ACL. I believe while they were cutting weight, maybe they were playing. I don't know. I heard that it was they were playing hacky sack. Some of our guys were playing hacky sack. They were getting weight off last minute. 49-pounder or 57-pounder tears his ACL.
Like before the duel?
Yes.
Oh,
really?
In the weight cut. So 3 hours before the duel, you weigh in, you get 2 hours, tears his ACL. Terrible way to end the season. My heart goes out to that guy.
That sucks. Dang.
But that's the sport. That's the sport.
Man. Dang.
I thought it was just because they saw the lineup. I said, I'll pass on this week.
They haven't had a 65-pounder for a little while. Like he just hasn't been wrestling, but the 57 thing's new.
I
didn't know that.
That's horrible.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's a terrible way to go out.
In the weight, because I'm assuming if you're playing hacky sack, like your weight, you're right there. You're real close. Oh, I got to lose 0.2. Let's play a game for a little bit. Dang. That's terrible. Yeah, heart goes out to that kid, especially this late in the season. It's
on the home
stretch. Too late for an injury red shirt. Dang.
Yeah, hurts.
Probably going to eat into a little bit of next season too.
For sure.
He won't be back until September? 7 months? Get surgery like today.
Yeah.
Yeah, that stinks.
Unfortunate.
Poor guy. Jagger Condomiti gets his hand raised. Senior. Obviously, I'm guessing that he would have liked to have had a match, but going out there on the mat one last time. 74. Tofi was in a heater.
Tofi was in a heater.
Right.
Sure.
We knew that kid had
Eddie Enright.
We knew he was probably going to be tough. He beat Lenny Pinto earlier this year by major. He's good on top. Tofi wrestled the whole match. Got taken down early. Almost had a reversal. They gave him the reversal. Got challenged, overturned. I watched it. I don't know. You kind of thought it was.
I thought it was a reversal.
I was okay with the no call, but getting it overturned to a no call is worse. If they would have just said no points, I'd have, okay, whatever. But giving the 2 and then reviewing it and saying no, I don't really know about all that. I don't know.
The back points too.
The back points, that was BS.
Ref calls 3 back points, gives 2 back points. They review it. No change.
Keep it at 2. There is a rule where it's like if you're up on your elbow off the mat, because that was Trelly.
That's how he won.
Was it Trelly and UNI kid?
Mm-hmm.
Last year in the Vegas finals, Trelly got tilted but popped up on his elbow and he was completely off the mat. He was on his back for probably 3 or 4 seconds.
Both elbows. He was on both elbows.
He was on both elbows. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it should have been 3, at least 3 backs.
At least. I think so.
84, Silas got to learn how to finish that armbar.
Hey, still got a tech fall though.
Yeah, them scrambly boys. You wanna find a way to stick them. Kid both times got a reversal out of it, going from his back to ended up on top. The Northwestern kids are squirrely.
They weren't quitting for anything. I mean, it was pretty evident, especially in their heavier weights. It was,
97. Cam McDaniel went out there, put it on him. Takedown clinic again. When he's on the leg, his finish percentage is real high.
Super high, which is really impressive.
Because he had a 50% finish rate at Penn State. He got on the leg twice. One of them, he dropped down to the ankle. I think he was probably just waiting for a stalemate, kind of slow down the pressure that was coming. But I think if he just would have stayed committed to the shot, he probably would have finished it. And then the other one, he took him right down. But what was it? Sunday night?
Mm.
Sunday afternoon, he tore that kid up, took him down a bunch of times. Did he get tech fall as well?
Yeah, he did. his signature lefty high C,
Mm-hmm.
and he was hitting it back to back to back.
AJ Ferrari.
He got a turn on top too. Not to mention, first time I seen Cam get some turns on top. He got 2 turns on top, I believe.
Those big guys
he hit the
figured
Utah,
it out.
and then which hitting the Utah was pretty. I was like, wow, he's learning something. And then he had another leg in and just pulled him back, low ridge Lovett style.
Yes, sir.
Side headlock.
Come on now. AJ Ferrari, major decision. Got a bunch of takedowns. He looked good too.
He looked like Jordan Bros for a second. He really did. Ran through that guy. That dude, I mean, he looked bigger than AJ, but when somebody double legs you at 100% like that, with that velocity, is hard to stop.
Up and down the lineup. That's our first shutout since I think it was 2021. 2020.
No. First duel with that victory of margin. Or margin.
Okay,
margin
yeah.
of victory. 47-0.
47-0. That's good.
But that might have been only maybe it might have been our first or second shutout of the year. I don't know if we had many shutouts.
I don't think we've had it. Did we? No.
No, I don't think we had it.
Purdue, you gave them 3.
Yeah.
Brown, you gave up 3.
Yeah.
And Army, you gave up 3. That was your first shutout.
First one of the year.
Let's go. That's a good bounce back from having that tough little gauntlet that we ran. You know, we're through the toughest part of the dual schedule. Now it lightens up a little bit. Got a big one Friday night at Illinois. They have some tough dudes.
Yeah, they do.
They have some tough dudes. Indiana wrestled real well against Wisconsin this weekend as well.
They did. And who did they wrestle? I'm sorry. Go ahead. I was thinking the dude that wrestled Trelly last year, Blaze, he had a 2-point match against, was it? It might have been Illinois.
Or the Indiana 57-pounder is not bad.
Yeah.
He's pretty tough.
Yeah, that one and Lucas Bird as well. Close match, national champ, won by 2, I believe. So hey, anybody could get beat.
You're right. Illinois did wrestle Purdue.
Yeah, I was trying to get it, but my brain was.
Lucas Bird had a 1-point match, and Joey Blaze had a super tight one as well. I was in Indiana this weekend coaching some of the red shirts. We had 2 firsts, a second, and a third, and Cade Ziola is takedown merchant out there. He wrestled another team's coach at this open tournament.
How'd he do?
Teched him.
He taught the coach something.
21-6. It was good.
I don't know if I'd want to coach after that.
No, took him down 7 times. Was just dicing him up. He had the Matt return of the tournament. I think Matt return of the season probably. Cade had me laughing in the corner because he was talking to me. Like when they would go out of bounds, he would like turn and like say something to me.
He was feeling himself.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
He gets a takedown. The kid stands up. They're right on the edge. I'm like, let's get a mat return. And he just kind of like falls backwards and pulls the kid on top of him. And they just both do kind of like a backwards somersault together and go out of bounds. I was like, dude, like that was a fire mat return, I guess. He looks at me. He's like, dude, do you see how big he is? I'm not picking that kid up. And then just turns around and walks back to the middle. I started laughing. I was like what?
At least he's listening to you.
He bumped into the ref one time when they were wrestling. He's oh, sorry, bro, sorry. And the ref was like, stop, like wrestle, stop talking to me. It was funny though. We had a good time. Those boys, him and Ty Ice were turning up. Ty Ice didn't go out of the first period. All tech falls. I think he had 2 pins. He was tearing those dudes up. His finals match, 27-second pin. Nikkei Zinkin went at 149. He finished 3rd, lost in the quarters. No, tied for 3rd. Him because you only get 6 matches in a day. So he hit his match limit, couldn't wrestle anymore. The other kid hit his match limit, couldn't wrestle anymore. So they were done, tied for 3rd place. Jake Hockaday won an overtime match with a tough Illinois kid, Will Basinger. Had to dig a little deep. Got to work on clearing some ties with him. He was getting 2-on-1 a lot, underhooked a lot in that match, was having trouble getting to his offense. But when he was getting to his offense, he was money all weekend.
And he had some history with that guy, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. That was the kid in the finals, the match that he lost. Yeah. He beat that kid in the state finals their sophomore year, I believe. He's a tough kid. Yeah. They've wrestled quite a few times. Kid was all excited, come running over. He's like, we're going to wrestle a lot. I'm excited. I was like, yeah, get out of here, bro. I don't want to talk to you right now.
Yeah.
No, but he was a nice kid. Hockaday, I don't think his knee's all the way right yet. Still got a little more to go with the rehab. Good enough to wrestle, but not enough yet to compete at 100%. I don't think. I kind of see he was limited in a few spots, especially in the scrambles when your knees are getting pulled on a little bit. And I talked to him about it. I was like, hey, like if we don't have to force a scramble, let's not force a scramble. Like we got to get sturdy sometimes in those positions and let's not compromise our knees, because if you get hurt here, Weeda is going to be pissed at me. So let's be good. Let's keep our knees right. Nickade was the same way though. He's been working on his underhook a lot in practice, and he was getting to it early in the tournament. Kind of went away from it later. Then after he lost in the quarters, he was kind of just holding on. He was like, I can do enough to beat these kids, and didn't really. He was a little bummed out, but overall, it was a good weekend. First time it was just me and the 4 red shirts. They're like, yeah, go get him, Tiger. Sent us off to Indiana. It was fun.
Got after it.
Yeah, we did get after it. Scored a bunch of points, learned some stuff. It was a good time.
We do got this one from X. Going back a little bit before we go to break here on that Northwestern duel. Did the ref not know how he could award 4 near falls?
It didn't seem like it.
What was the stories? Because obviously, I take Cruz out there at the Super Bowl party, getting all that set up. So unfortunately, as much as I wanted to, I couldn't tell them to put one of their TVs on Flow Wrestling with the Super Bowl going on. But what's all this about? Give me the story.
Maybe the ref tried to get a little bit too into the match, or I don't really understand.
He could have been counting slow, didn't get full counts, whatever he was thinking. But there was a few times when, like with Tofi's, I thought that his tilt that he got 2 on, I thought it should have been 4.
Yeah, he had him pinned.
The kid, yeah. If the ref was in position at nationals, they're smacking the mat on that one.
Yeah.
They call those quick. I don't know. I don't know. A lot of different things go into that. If they like roll up just a little bit and the ref thinks they got out of near fall criteria, they have to restart the count, all that.
Was it pretty good for the most part though, the officiating?
I thought it was okay.
Okay.
I didn't have any real major issues with it. It was even like the reversal getting overturned sucks, but I was like, yeah, that's 50-50. I mean, you could give it to him, maybe not. He was behind him, but the kid had his Tofi's leg in between his legs, up by his head, holding on to it. It was like they won't give that a takedown, but the reversal criteria, like what we were talking about, is different. But all in all, I thought the reffing was fine.
Yeah, it was pretty solid. I mean, no slip ups really until the last 4 matches, and I mean, he did a pretty good job. Called Cam for locking hands. I didn't even see it, so I got to give kudos to the ref for that. Like, he got one that I didn't even see, and I watch and live wrestling every day, so he did pretty solid, I'd say, even though I didn't agree with some of the calls.
Before we get out of here, how tough is it to just pull out a shutout, especially at this level? I know it's Northwestern, but I don't care who it is. At this level, it's going to be tough to come by completely shutting out a team and then get all the extra points on top of that 47. I mean, putting that in perspective, how hard that is to pull off.
I think it's something that doesn't get enough credit. I mean, it's like Indiana whooping somebody 72-0 or whatever they did this year. It's something that doesn't happen too often, especially at the D1 level. But when it does, you got to give the flowers. And when you beat somebody, if you beat a team by 30, you really did something. But when you beat them by 40, you're like, whoa. And they almost scored 50. So
yeah.
It really blew my mind on how well the team was clicking.
Well, 2 of those were forfeited matches too.
Yeah. But
who knows if you get extra points in those, and then we're at 50.
Exactly.
They come off the mat, spike their headgear, beat them 47 to -2 or something.
I was hoping for
I've
it,
seen
honestly.
some of those. I've seen some teams have had negative scores.
How does that happen? Just
like
penalties?
if you throw your headgear.
Or I see what you mean. Like unsportsmanlike.
Yeah.
Or if you kick Brock Hardy in the back of the leg.
If you're throwing up kicks, shoving kids off the stage, stuff like that'll do it. But yeah, we did it in high school one time. We beat a school like 65 to -1.
To be fair, I might throw my headset at that point. I'd be like, listen.
Nothing's going right.
It's 59-0, 60-0 is not going to bother me at this point. I'm pissed. I'm going to throw my headset and get out of here.
Give up a point. Might as well.
All right. With that, we'll send you guys to break. Takedown Tuesday, 93.7 The Ticket.
Hi, Charlie Stone here, and joining me is Andy Goodyear with Honda of Lincoln. Before I bring Andy on, we want to wish you joy, success, and good health in 2026. Andy, are you there?
Yes, I am, Charlie. And by the way, that was well said.
Andy, I know you want to kick off 2026 with a bang. What's going on at the dealership?
We got a lot going on here, Charlie. We have incredible savings on every new remaining 2025, New Year savings on every new 2026, special low long-term financing, and special lease rates. The biggest news is we have more than 400 new 2025 and 2026 Hondas to choose from.
How about pre-owned?
We have over 125 pre-owned and certified pre-owned Hondas right now with prices starting at under $10,000, and we have special low rates.
Well, maybe it's time you experience the best. The Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
All right, Lincoln, if you're a diesel technician who's ready to earn up to $40 an hour and you're tired of working nights and weekends, listen up. Inland Truck Parts and Service is hiring experienced diesel technicians right here in Lincoln, and they're offering what every hardworking tech wants. Monday through Friday hours, no nights, no weekends, and paid training on advanced diesel technology. With 37 locations across 12 states, career advancement opportunities are endless. Start building towards your future and apply today at inlandtruck.com. That's inlandtruck.com. Or text APPLY to 785-369-1320.
When it comes to keeping your equipment running, you've got options at Landmark Implement. Whether you need premium John Deere parts or a more economical solution, A&I parts from Landmark deliver the dependable performance you can count on with cost savings up to 40%. From filters and bearings to belts and everyday repairs, A&I parts are built to work as hard as you do while helping stretch your budget further. Stop by your local Landmark Implement parts counter today or shop online anytime at shop.deere.com and experience the Landmark difference.
Gentlemen, Valentine's Day is just around the corner. Don't be that guy running to the store for flowers and a card on your way home. Let Sartor Heyman Jewelers help you be a hero this Valentine's Day. We have great gifts in store now, and if you spend $129, we'll throw in a free bouquet of roses. Give her what she really wants this year and let us do the rest. Sartor Heyman Jewelers, your hometown jeweler since 1905. In Lincoln and Grand Island and online at sartorheyman.com.
Hey, Nebraska, this is your moment. Love Nebraska is already making noise on the court, but they're still missing one thing, a nickname. That's where you come in. Love Nebraska is giving fans the chance to submit the team's official nickname. Fans will then vote on the finalists later this season. Head to lovneb.com/nameyourteam to submit your nickname and get in the game. Submissions end on February 22nd. Name your team, shape the legacy.
Bundle up, bring your crew, and make this winter one for the books with Bachfest on Saturday, February 21st at Beer House. Enjoy winter brews that will tangle with your taste buds, polka dancing, games like Hammerschlagen and Stein Stamina, and more. Bach beer will be flowing, and sausages and pretzels will be available for purchase. Doors open at 11 a.m. and the party goes outside until 6 p.m. before moving inside. VIP tickets are $75, but just $10 gets you in the door. Buy your tickets today at beerhousene.com for Bachfest on Saturday, February 21st.
Make your next event unforgettable with Grazing Gouda, your local artists and experts in charcuterie and grazed tables. From boardrooms to ballrooms, they turn gatherings into experiences with stunning spreads of artesian cheeses, cured meats, fresh fruits, and gourmet bites. Perfect for corporate luncheons, weddings, parties, or any celebration that deserves a wow moment. They handle the details. You take the compliments. Book your graze table today at grazinggouda.com. Grazing Gouda, because every event deserves to be savored.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and right now at Koppel, we are offering big discounts on all of our inventory. 2026 GMC Terrains are leasing at $279 per month or buy for $27,690. 2026 Canyon is leasing for $269 or buy for $40,980. Also right now, all new Equinox EVs and all half-ton trucks are starting at $12,000 off MSRP. These are just a few examples of some of the aggressive pricing going on right now at Koppel. Please stop on in or check us out at koppelcars.com. All these with $2,500 down with a roof credit.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at gainatrucking.com.
Bauer Underground has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know that the best workers in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and a pedigree of success. They're offering top-notch benefits, a matching 401k, and a $600 per year clothing allowance. Bauer Underground, a family-friendly company with plenty of room for advancement.
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay. Playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza. The big one. All the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa.
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend. With your look inside Husker Wrestling, here is your host, Ridge Lovett, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back. Takedown Tuesday on 93.7 The Ticket. Ridge Lovett, Caleb Smith. So this week, Friday night, 7 p.m. in Champaign, Huskers take on Illinois. Illinois' got a pretty tough squad.
It's going to be their senior night, too, I would assume. They do have a tough squad.
Mhm.
Eric Schultz, former Husker, assistant coach.
Eric Schultz. Is he an assistant or is he associate head?
He might have gotten moved up now.
Yeah, they had some coaching thing going on earlier in the year. I know their head coach is no longer coaching with them right now. I don't know if that was
placed on like indefinite leave. So I don't think he's coming back.
It was something with like their gear sales. Like they were selling their
He
gear.
was buying some athletic gear, I believe.
And his wife owned the company type of deal.
I believe
That's how they were.
was under. I could be wrong, but it could have been under the budget of Illinois wrestling. So don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't use school funds to buy your gear from your wife, I guess. I don't know. I saw it on Twitter. I didn't talk to Schulte about it. I was like, I doubt that he really wants to talk about this right now. But Illinois, ranked number 11, man, they have some tough dudes on the team. Number 17, Spencer Moore at 125. Number 1, defending national champ Lucas Bird at 133. 41, unranked. 49, number 30, Michael Joffrey. 157, Cannon Webster, who I wrestled in the Big Ten finals last year and beat him in the quarterfinals at the NCAA tournament. I don't think he ended up hitting the podium.
I'm not sure. I don't believe so.
I think that he lost 2 in a row after that one. I think he lost to the Andy SU kid. He kind of went on a run, but Webster beat Trelly a couple of years ago at World Team Trials.
Yeah, in Vegas.
U20s. Or was it in Vegas?
Yeah.
He lost to Cornell boy, Shapiro. He lost to him. Where's the other one at? Was that in
Ohio?
Ohio, yeah.
Geneva.
Spire Academy. Oh my goodness.
Geneva. Terrible place. Don't pissed in it.
Not the most fun spot to go wrestle, but yep. So that'll be, chance for Charlie to get another get back with Cannon Webster, who he's been out for a while with a concussion. He got a concussion in their Minnesota duel about a month ago. So he's just starting to get back into it. 165, number 8, Braden Scholes. 174, Colin Kelly, number 25. 184, number 19, Chris Moore. 197, Cade Lott is not in the rankings. And heavyweight, Luke Luffman, number 13. Luffman's been around for a while. They have some older dudes on their team at some of those key spots. Spencer Moore's been around for a little while.
He's
Have
been
you
around.
wrestled
He
him?
was at UNC. I've wrestled him twice. But
there we go.
He just transferred there this past year from UNC to Illinois. He's been having a decent season. It's going to be a good test for whoever gets to get their shot at 125 for us. I'm excited for it. It'll probably be a close match. He's not somebody that scores a ton of points, but I would say he's kind of hard to score on.
Then Lucas Bird. For me, the matches to watch at this duel are going to be 25 for whichever one we send out. I'm leaning towards Kale. Just got a second ranked win of the season. And, that's still kind of a question mark for us. But, after a decent performance the other night.
That guy was ranked too that he went up against. So that's a good win for him.
Yeah. Second ranked Idaho Kitties beat. It's okay though. It's okay. They wrestle for Mizzou and they wrestle for the enemies now. So it's okay. I'll allow it this time. I'll allow it this time. But yeah, 133, Lucas Bird. If we see Jake Van D out there, I know he's been fighting some illness. He's, but Jake's tough.
He's a tough man.
He fully intends on wrestling this weekend. If you ask him right now, he's wrestling. That's what
That's what he told me. He's my roommate. He was telling me, I don't care what happens. You're gonna have to kill me before I don't wrestle. So excited to see. I think no matter what, Vandy will go out there and he'll put up a great performance. He's a true competitor against a seasoned vet. It'll be a good stepping stone for him.
157, Cannon Webster, another tough kid, beat Trelly in the past. So, Trelly's been on fire lately.
Yeah.
So, let's keep that one rolling. And Webster's big. He was a giant 49 pounder, and he's not a small 57 pounder. He moved into that weight class just fine, but I think Trelly will be too much for him, especially if he gets that offense going. Need Trelly to rewatch our match. Don't watch the match of Big Tens. That one was 1-0. The kid had 10 hours after weigh-ins before he wrestled. He was big, but then 2 hours off the scale, 3 hours whenever we wrestled. That was first match of the day at NCAAs, and wasn't as strong. Wasn't as strong that day. Kind of got after him. I think I majored him. Couldn't quite get the tech fall, but that's Trelly. Another one that I'm interested to see is a 165.
Me too.
LJ gonna keep running the gauntlet of all these top ranked guys. He has to have wrestled like everyone in the top 8.
He's wrestled everybody, literally everybody. If you have a name at that weight class who you think is gonna either be on the podium or win it, he's wrestled them. So he's battle tested.
LJ is for sure battle tested. He's wrestled the number 1, number 2, number 3 for sure. I don't know who's number 4 at 65, but he's wrestled Messenbrink, Ladarian Lockett, and Iowa Boy a couple weeks ago.
And not to mention, LJ did just make the Brazilian world team again.
He did. Him and Marco. How did Marco do?
Marco got second. He lost in the finals 8-6. Close match. Just didn't get on top, finish it off right, but still performed great.
Yeah, so we had a first and second down there in Brazil. Those boys were down there competing for world team spots. LJ makes the team again. And got a pretty nasty tooth scrape.
Dude, did you see the video?
I didn't see the video. I just saw the pic. I was coaching, bro. I could watch it.
What happened, he kind of got a claw on his neck and grabbed him between his legs, picked him up like he was hitting a mat return, got 5 out of it. When the dude landed, he had braces. Chunk of his arm is gone. It's not there anymore.
I saw the picture. He was like, yeah, I got bit. I was like, no way, that's a bite. He was like, yeah, dude.
He said it was by accident. It was definitely a freak accident, I will say. Dude has his mouth open as he gets put on his back. You land on top of him. It was crazy.
Dang. But LJ's tough. He'll be all right.
He's tough.
He was in there scrapping with Peyton Robb today, so you know that he's right back to work. No days off for him. He got back from his trip and got right back to work. So that'll be another good one. And I'm excited to see Ferrari and Luffman. Luffman's not a huge heavyweight, but he's big, and he's been a heavyweight for a long time. He's someone who's seasoned at that size, at that weight, and it's going to be another good one for Ferrari, another good test. Top 15 guy, hasn't hit the podium, but has gone late in the tournament, so that'll be another good test for him. And then Sunday, what time is that duel? 11
a.m.
Sunday at 11 a.m. we take on Indiana, who kind of, they got an upset against Wisconsin, and they wrestled good.
They did.
I got to talk with Chad Redd. I went and watched the Super Bowl with him when we were in Indiana this weekend. I was like, hey, your boys are looking good. And he was like, yeah, they're fine. They're turning it on. Especially against Wisconsin, they look good. Jacob Moran upset Nicolar Rivera. Nicolar's tough.
Nicolar's real tough.
So Jacob Moran, senior, I think he's a 6th year, at least 6th year. Dude, he might be a 7th year guy.
He could be a 7th year at this point. I don't know.
Because I was wrestling him when we were younger, and those were 2-year age groups. So there is a chance that he's a 6th year, but he's a 6th or 7th year. Tough guy, number 14 at 125. 133, Jackson Bloom, who is unranked, upset Zan Fugit.
Returning All-American.
So
it'll be a test for sure.
That'll be another good one. And dang, this dude Van D has been on a little stretch too. We were talking about LJ, but Van D as well.
Yes, he's been tested.
He's wrestling all those top guys. And if the Bloom kid turns out to be a savage, that'll be another good test for him. 141, Henry Porter, ranked number 25. 149, Joey Butler, unranked. Just knocked off number 12, Joe Zargo. So, and Butler was their guy last year too. He was tough.
Yeah.
He's tough. I know that he's a little bit of a weight cutter, is what those guys were saying. Hockaday was saying they're friends. Said that he's be cutting some weight. So hopefully Chance puts that pace on him. he can put that pace on him, there's a good chance we can run it up right there. 157, Bryce Lowry, unranked. CJ said the kid was tough. So I hope that it is a tough duel. I hope that we get some more of that, because after the Northwestern duel, it'd be good to go in this weekend and get 2 good tests.
Yeah, and then go into your little break right before Big Tens. I think that's a perfect way to, or actually one more duel and then Big Tens. Excuse me. But it will be Silas's last match in his home state. I'm excited to see how he puts a stamp on that.
Absolutely. Him and then Brock Hardy the following week.
In Utah Valley.
Both of them going back home to their home states. Get one more last go around, a little last hoorah. It'll be good for him. 165, number 19, Tyler Lillard. 174, number 29, Derek Gilcher. 184, Sam Goen, number 14. 197, number 18, Gabe Sollers. And heavyweight, unranked, Caleb Marzolino.
Cool last name.
It is a cool last name. But, no super high rankings. I'm assuming that some of those guys will climb the ranks after the Wisconsin duel. But, we've kind of put it on them a little bit in the past, so hopefully we can keep that trend going. But hopefully they come and we're going to be in their home gym. So hopefully they kind of stand up and show out a little bit so that we can, get a couple more good tests before we get into that, the part of the season that really matters.
Yeah, this is the last tune-up session for everybody competing, whether you're at Nebraska or wherever you're at. So you learn your last little bit of lessons, and then you got what you got for the rest of the season.
Yes, sir. And with that, we'll send it to break. Takedown Tuesday on 93.7 The Ticket.
When it comes to concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction doesn't stall. They go for the takedown. As Nebraska's full-service concrete contractor, they stay in bounds, hold inside position, and never forfeit quality. Whether it's foundations, flatwork, or concrete coatings, they elevate performance and pin down results that win every time. Stevens & Smith Construction is a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket. Because when it's time to wrestle with concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction slams expectations.
When it comes to keeping your equipment running, you've got options at Landmark Implement. Whether you need premium John Deere parts or a more economical solution, A&I parts from Landmark deliver the dependable performance you can count on with cost savings up to 40%. From filters and bearings to belts and everyday repairs, A&I parts are built to work as hard as you do while helping stretch your budget further. Stop by your local Landmark Implement parts counter today or shop online anytime at shop.deere.com and experience the Landmark difference.
Gentlemen, Valentine's Day is just around the corner. Don't be that guy running to the store for flowers and a card on your way home. Let Sartor Heyman Jewelers help you be a hero this Valentine's Day. We have great gifts in store now, and if you spend $129, we'll throw in a free bouquet of roses. Give her what she really wants this year and let us do the rest. Sartor Heyman Jewelers, your hometown jeweler since 1905. In Lincoln and Grand Island and online at sartorheyman.com.
Bundle up, bring your crew, and make this winter one for the books with Bachfest on Saturday, February 21st at Beer House. Enjoy winter brews that will tangle with your taste buds, polka dancing, games like Hammerschlagen and Stein Stamina, and more. Bach beer will be flowing and sausages and pretzels will be available for purchase. Doors open at 11 a.m. and the party goes outside until 6 p.m. before moving inside. VIP tickets are $75, but just $10 gets you in the door. Buy your tickets today at beerhousene.com for Bachfest on Saturday, February 21st.
Way out there where the sun comes up under the big red sky, I do life the way I love, with family by my side. I feel home with me, no matter where I go.
Proud of where we're from, excited for where we're going. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Empire Netting and Fence delivers top quality netting and fence solutions. From major sports venues to backyard installs and everything in between, coast to coast. We take on tough jobs with grit, integrity, and a strong commitment to safety. Empire is growing, and we're hiring motivated people ready to grow with us. We build each other up, and we're building something big. Think you've got what it takes? Apply now at empire-fence.com. That's empire-fence.com.
Let's fly. Your next trip starts at Lincoln Airport with American Airlines. Now flying nonstop service to Dallas, Fort Worth, and Chicago. American Airlines connects Lincoln to major hubs and destinations around the globe. Wherever Wherever you're headed, LNK gets you there with new nonstop flights on American Airlines.
Now boarding.
Convenient, fast, and stress-free. Book your next flight at LincolnAirport.com. LNK, make flying easy.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC. And right now at Koppel, we are offering big discounts on all of our inventory. 2026 GMC Terrains are leasing at $279 per month or buy for $27,690. 2026 Canyons leasing for $269 or buy for $40,980. Also right now, all new Equinox EVs and all half-ton trucks are starting at $12,000 off MSRP. These are just a few examples of some of the aggressive pricing going on right now at Koppel. Please stop on in or check us out at koppelcars.com. All leases with $2,500 down with approved credit.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Hey, Nebraska, this is your moment. Love Nebraska is already making noise on the court, but they're still missing one thing, a nickname. That's where you come in. Love Nebraska is giving fans the chance to submit the team's official nickname. Fans will then vote on the finalists later this season. Head to lovneb.com/nameyourteam to submit your nickname and get in the game. Submissions end on February 22nd. Name your team, shape the legacy.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mostly sunny skies, and it will be breezy. In the afternoon, high around 51. Tonight, mainly clear skies and calm winds, a low around 27. And tomorrow, we'll see mostly sunny skies return with light winds, and an afternoon high near 52. I'm meteorologist Kyle Buckner for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
With your look inside Husker Wrestling, here is your host, Ridge Lovett, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back. Takedown Tuesday, 93.7 The Ticket. Ridge Lovett, Caleb Smith, last segment.
I got to say, the amount of support for Senior Day was pretty awesome. And I got to give some props to Hawks Wrestling Club. Not only are they the best kids club around, they made T-shirts for Silas and had little mustaches of kids, and some of the adults were wearing little mustaches, kind of emulate Silas a little bit. It was dope. But you want to get some training in Lincoln, head on down to Hawks Wrestling Club.
Who are the coaches there?
Me, Dez, Silas, and Cade Ziola.
Oh, yeah.
So we know what we're doing a little bit.
Little bit.
Yeah.
Excited. You guys are both coaching now?
I'm not coaching anymore. I'm just wrestling now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But focusing on me and Caleb, will be going at the end of this month to Albania. Whoop, whoop. For a ranking series tournament over there. Second ranking series of the year. So that should be fun. Get some stamps on the passport. Travel a little bit. Get to go scrap up some of the foreigners. It'll be a good time.
It'll be a great time. It's like best way to put it is a condensed world tournament. You're wrestling the best people in the world at your weight class, and everybody shows up ready to compete. So we're excited to bring home some hardware.
LC going too?
LC's going too. So we got 3 of the RTC boys going, and it's gonna be epic.
Yeah, Liam Cronin will be there with us. Greasy's coming to coach. They're still in the.
I don't think it's in the books anymore.
No, not in the books anymore.
Nah.
Well, hey, I'll coach you, bro. I've had a pretty good record lately.
Yeah,
I got you.
My Spanish skills still aren't the best. I'll be representing Puerto Rico. The rest of the guys representing the US of A. But we're gonna bring home some hardware, no matter what weight class we are, whatever country we are.
Yeah,
it's gonna be epic.
It'll be fun.
Is it freestyle?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wrestling freestyle, 2 kilo allowance. So you get that nice little 4.5 pounds. That's even better than the 1 pound we get here. 2 kilo. I'm about it.
I like the international weight classes. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm wrestling 138.6. From 125.6 to 138.6. Big jump. But I still feel strong, still feel quick. So I'm ready.
Yeah, it's for me, my weight class is gonna be like 158.5. So it's been fun trying to, get a little bit bigger, eating as much, just stuff in my face, that seafood, eat food diet. It's been different. trying to, get a little bit bigger to compete at 70 kilo, 72 kilos. Ooh.
How many calories you got to eat a day? Keep
Oh
that up.
shoot, I'm not AJ Ferrari. I don't pay attention that much. I just eat till I'm full and try to eat a little bit more. That little bit of creatine, we're good to go.
And the insomnia cookies too.
And insomnia cookies, yeah. Gotta love that insomnia.
Got to. I think it's been helping my bulk phase a little bit. I've had to get a little bit bigger as well. But hang around this guy, that's all we do. Train, eat, sleep, repeat.
Every day.
How long does it take to bulk? Like for that small range, well, I shouldn't say small range, for that range you're going for right now.
For me, I've been bulking since October. October, I made 130. Then I get a little weight class allowance, 8.5 pounds. So it's been a little minute for me.
I probably started around the same time, and it was frustrating because like every day I don't really check my weight before practice. I check after. So it's like every day after practice, I get on the scale and I weigh like 159, 160. I'm like, I'm eating so much. If I was eating the same, like this is what I would weigh. But finally we broke through a little bit. Walked in today, weighed 170 pounds. I was like, let's go. Walked out of practice at 64. I was like, we're in a good spot now.
64?
Yeah.
Okay. Someone just chimed in, want to know how close you were. So you're right there.
Yeah. It's not going to be bad. As soon as I stop eating, like as soon as I get off that seafood diet, once we're getting closer to the tournament, I'll drop right down. But just trying to, get my body bigger, just be a little bit heavier at the weight. Because when we went and wrestled earlier this year in May, we went to World Team Trials. I wrestled 70 kilos. And it was like, what was that? 4 weeks after the NCAA tournament. So I've been wrestling 49. Now I'm wrestling 53 and a half. It was like, I'm pretty much the same size. It was like, so I was a little undersized, not too much, but finally starting to see a little bit on the scale at least.
Yeah,
it's weird trying to go the other way.
It is. I've been struggling a little bit. I was only like less than a pound over today, so not ideal, but I'm still. It makes me a little quicker than everybody else, so I'm not too worried about it.
Me and Christian Lance have had that argument. What's harder, bulking or cutting? I was like, bro, cutting weight is so much harder. But I'd never really bulked, and now that I'm doing it,
it's pretty hard.
There's some truth to that. Trying to get bigger, it's like even when you're not hungry, it's like you got to eat something.
How uncomfortable do you got to keep eating? Like, is it at a point where you're just sick to your stomach, or no?
I've definitely gotten there a couple times. It's a different type of feeling for sure.
When it's close to bedtime, I can really start to eat. That's when I can get on DoorDash and I can really put down some calories.
What's the go-to? Like, let me get some cows.
How much you had last night?
Last night I had 3 beefy 5 layers and a 12-pack of Cinnabon Delights.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah,
that's bulking.
10 o'clock at night. But also, I didn't eat a whole lot during the day because we were traveling back from Indiana.
Yeah.
So it was like,
that's like 2,000 calories though, right there.
Yeah, put down two McGriddles and a large frappe. So it was like I was getting them in. They weren't clean calories, but sometimes there's nothing wrong with a little 30 bulk every once in a while, especially when you're just trying to gain weight, all just in general. So it was like little something here and there, but most of the time we're at training table, so we're eating clean anyway.
Yeah,
and it's just it's harder to put on the weight that way. You don't get all that excess calories from the sugary donuts that you're eating.
Yeah.
Well, bulking on clean that's a lot of food.
Mm-hmm.
It's with McDonald's or any other fast food, like you said, those unhealthy calories, you can eat 2,000 calories before you know it. Eating a clean 2,000 calories, I think that's a plate.
I think it's impossible, honestly, because you get so full eating real whole foods.
At training tables, I'll come out with this giant plate, bowl of fruit, and I'm sitting there. I'm halfway through it, and I'm leaning back, sweating. I'm like, oh boy, I don't know how I'm going to attack this. But there's talking with Christian Lance. He's got some tips.
He's got some methods for sure. He's a swole guy.
That boy C Lance is put together.
What are some of the tips?
Well, he does the vertical diet, or pretty close to it. So he's pretty much only ground beef and rice.
Oh, okay.
Like that's like all he eats.
And sweet potatoes every now and then.
Sweet potatoes every now and then. Yeah.
Still, that's a lot of beef.
He's Kate
and rice.
Ziola's weight coach, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, Kate Ziola's on that same track. He was like, yeah, I just want to be able to just eat it with a spoon. You can just shovel it down, and then hopefully you can get it all down before you get too full. But I was doing that for a little bit. I'm not tough enough for that one. I'm not tough enough.
It's a different type of discipline for sure. I don't enjoy it as enjoy the feeling of sickness. But I would say it's definitely a lot more enjoyable than cutting weight.
It is definitely more enjoyable for
It is.
sure. Tougher, that can be debated because being successful at it is tough. Just forcing that much food down every day is hard to do, but it is definitely more fun.
Yeah, it's a lot more fun.
When you're cutting weight, you're always pouty, and it's like, oh my gosh, I have to go eat again. But it is what it is. It's been an enjoyable journey, lifting, wrestling every single day. But you're never really out of energy when you get into the wrestling room and you've been broken. You always feel good walking in the practice. Didn't feel great today. The Taco Bell was kind of
it was getting you bubbly.
There was a couple times in practice when I was burping. I was like, oh boy, oh this could be bad. But no, it was all good. Training's been good. The boys are getting ready to go. Friday night, 7 p.m. at Illinois. That'll be on Big Ten Plus. Sunday, 11 a.m. at Indiana, again on Big Ten Plus. So watch, show out for the Huskers. If you can get there, get there. If not, support them on TV. Hit them on the socials. It'll be good. That was Takedown Tuesday on 93.7 The Ticket.